and that's when it started smoking. Hey you lot, welcome back to a brand new video. So a couple weeks ago I was bored. I was repairing an S22 Plus, and well, I was about to repair it when I realised I needed the part. So I went onto eBay, I saw this part here, and then I was like, you know what, I haven't used eBay for a while. Let's see what I find. Search MacBook, and when that came up, I saw this 2012 MacBook Pro. It was down as untested, okay? But it said it hadn't been used in a few years, but it was known to be working before then. And all they'd done is remove the SSD, and they had the specs. I was like, okay, I'll give this a go. I put my bid in. I ended up winning that bid for around £20 British. So what exactly did I get? Well, to put it simple, I got a MacBook. As soon as it arrived, I nervously plugged it in, because I really wanted it to work. It would be so cool, but no. Turned it on and there was nothing. Well, I say that. I plugged in the charger, the MagSafe went orange and then it went to green. And then the battery indicator light was flashing. But when I unplugged that cable, that thing was dead. So I delved into it further. I opened up the bottom of the laptop and it took me about 20 minutes of looking around and googling and everything. But noticed something was getting hot, and that was this chip here. This chip was getting hotter and hotter to the point where it actually started smoking. I really wish I had footage of that. And this chip was making the RAM go warm as well. I was like, okay, this isn't good. I thought I was going to get a working MacBook, but instead I got a smoking piece of... So what exactly went wrong? After some very quick googling, this chip that you just saw was a memory chip, and that's why it was sending power to the RAM. It was shorting out. It wasn't good. So I look at micro soldering. Let me see if I can do this myself. I've never done this before. Big mistake. I look it up and I give up. So I do the next best thing. I go on eBay and I find a logic board for it. Now, if you didn't know, the 2012 model of the MacBook Pro, the before the Retina version, is the most upgradable MacBook Pro I believe they ever made. So it was really easy just to swap it out, and so I bought one. And when I replaced it, yes, it sprung to life. I was over the moon. I'd repaired something. I chuck in an SSD and some RAM, and I installed macOS Catalina on it. But there was something wrong. The main fan isn't spinning, and there's an app called Mac Fan Control, and that wasn't working at all. It was just reading it as 0, which is obviously not a good sign. So I did the next best thing again. I order a fan, because at this point I'd already upgraded it to macOS Sonoma through OpenCore Legacy Patcher, and it's running really slow, but only after about 10 minutes. It was really weird to me, but once I realised that the fan was dead and had to replace that. So the fan arrived, and I'm an idiot. I forgot to plug the fan in, didn't I? As soon as I did that, I chucked in a brand new SSD as well to get more storage, and I installed macOS Ventura, and it runs better than some of my modern Windows computers. Not all, but quite a few. So I say we take a look at what we got going here. Here it is, with its MagSafe and all of its glory, snaps into place. Well, it boots up an operating system 3 updates newer than what it can technically max support, with that lovely backlight, CD drive, which I actually quite use a lot, and I think it looks stunning. It's my favourite looking MacBook that they ever made, so I'm so happy that I've got this exact model. I have already done the test of using this as a proper functioning laptop, and I'd say it works totally fine. If you want a nice little laptop, it's only cost me 20 quid. I know, technically. Doesn't do that though, I'll tell you that, I promise you that. But I love it. So all the hand gestures work, and when I was using it, I was using the 3-finger swipe. I've never used the MacBook properly before. Got a Dell book, which I made a video on before. So at Hackintosh in an old Dell laptop, if you're interested in that, check that out. It's also just quite fast in general. Like if I go to Safari, obviously it's not as fast as your M5. Well, of course Microsoft has to get involved, but there's Safari in the background. You know, you can go to my channel, just like that, and you can see my lovely channel. And there's the Dellbook video, to go check that out. I think you guys will really love it. And you can see here, play pause works, speakers, everything just works spot on this machine. And I think the most important thing of all is that it's not in e-waste, because e-waste is something that big companies could resolve if they really wanted to. But come on, why would this be not officially supported by Ventura? Not for any reason. Literally, I mean, think about it. The 2019 16-inch MacBook Pro, which has its problems, but it's an insane laptop, that's losing support this year. And to many people, that will become obsolete by next year, the year after. So I just don't get the point in it. I mean, that's the only problem I have with Apple. I would be Apple all day long if it wasn't for that. You've also got the glowing Apple logo on this device. Quick subscribe plug. So easy, and it's so free. Just do it. Click it. There's no problem there. So yeah, I guess the moral of this story is, if you're bored and you like old computers, you want to see them work, go on eBay, find some for cheap, just buy it. Who cares? Fix it up and turn it into a lovely condition machine where you think, you know what, that's really nice. And the fact that I fixed this makes me so proud. It's not just a piece of crap to me. It's a nice bit of kit which, you know, works really well. Right now it holds all of my music, and it's my music machine for syncing with iPods and all that, because especially considering if I go to here and I go to, it even supports my Sonos directly. But that's with the AirPlay. That works totally fine, and the TV. It's fine. I don't have a single problem with this machine. I probably wouldn't go higher again to Sonoma, because I said earlier in the video it was terrible, it was slow. But yeah, thanks so much for watching this video, guys. Leave a like if you liked it. If you didn't, you know what button to click. Click subscribe, because that really helps. Leave a comment, tell me what you thought of this video and what I should improve. And I'll see you guys next time.